Greetings specially once again as I welcome you to the Kingdom Commonwealth Economy. Remember again, this is not atmosphere of heaven on earth. It is the Kingdom Commonwealth Economy, the place where our God is committed to enable people and especially children of the Kingdom of God to create an alternative economy as a security against the free fall of the value of the Nigerian Naira. Are you a Nigerian? Then you must begin to think in terms of creating your personal economy and stop depending on the economy of a government that you are not in control. Somebody else is in control. And they are trying to dictate the pace to favor their parochial interest. What about you? So you need to do something about what is happening. Yesterday, I was told on the news that now a liter of fuel is selling for 1,200. I told you the other day when I was sounding the alarm that fuel is about to jack up and hit the price of dollar as it is in the parallel market. Now, as soon as that happens, get ready. The next thing is dollar will now begin to take off again. Then fuel will be following suit. In less than no time, $1 will be going for nothing less than 2,000 to 2,005 Nigerian Naira. You cannot afford to allow this to pull you down. I said, if you do not find a way to earn in dollar, any day, anytime you wake up from now, it will amaze you to discover that your Nigerian Naira is an ordinary paper. That's why you must do something about it. Because of that, we are bringing across your way 3 key trainings that will begin to enable everybody, the ordinary man who does not even have the potential to operate laptops and computer, to begin to learn how to earn cash in dollars very soon. It will not be long from today if you just are able to follow up with our teachings and training. I will take time to make sure that I bring everything down to earth for everybody that want to join us. So we will be training people in the 3 different areas as follows. Number 1, the crypto bull market earnings. I'll be talking more on this today in this introduction. But that's just the first training. The first class will be running about how to take advantage of the bull markets in the crypto today. Cryptocurrency is on the bull run right now, on a daily basis, making profits, and people are investing massively from the bull run of the crypto market on a daily basis. We want to begin to guide people how they can take advantage of that and begin to accumulate a portfolio of meme coins, new cryptocurrency that have come to take the place of Bitcoin, making people to become millionaires on a daily basis. That is number 1. The second one is KDP Amazon Book Publishing. We will teach you on how you can begin to be a book writer and publisher and begin to publish them in Amazon. Amazon is the biggest book market in the world. One of the things that really, made me to be passionate to begin to write and publish in Amazon, one of my mentor in book writing made a statement that pricks my heart. He said, if your book is not selling in Amazon, then it is not a book yet. Wow. He said, one of the definitions of an authentic book today is that it must sell in Amazon. And I was amazed. I said, how is it that? He said, well, Amazon is the biggest bookshop in the world. Are you aware that Amazon as a market, as an e-commerce market, started as a book publisher, or rather a bookseller? And that is why today, even among the Amazon products, all the things that are being sold in Amazon today, book is the biggest item you have in Amazon. Wow. So if you put your book in, and until you put your book in Amazon, you might not be harvesting the potential of writing that book. We will show you how to write, number 1. We will show you how to publish, number 1. We'll show you how to create a shop in Amazon and start selling and making. You are earning in US dollar real time. That is number 2 training. If you are interested, indicate that you're interested in that second one. Then the third one is export potentials of agro products to the USA. Wow. We want to begin to teach how Nigerians, and especially the youths, can begin to provide an avenue to earn in foreign currency by taking advantage of the potential of agricultural products, ordinary agri products. You will be amazed how ordinary things like honey, ginger will sell and give you mighty profit in dollars that you can never make doing it in Nigeria. So every businessman, those who are already entrepreneurs outside there, those who are leather makers, for example, shoemakers in leathers, why are you selling them in Nigeria? Your products are in high demand in the US. And when you send them there, that is the biggest market in the world. You are sure of beginning to sell and make real capital money in US dollar. We will begin to teach you and guide you on all of this. So if you're interested in that is the third class, export potential of agro products to the USA, class number 3. Second one again, KDP Amazon Book Publishing, number 1. Then number 1 is taking advantage of the crypto bull market earnings. Wow, that is it. Now, for the sake of today's broadcast, I want to delve a bit deeper into the first class. Remember, the first class is the earning potential in the crypto bull market and why you need to be trained or mentored. I come again. Class number 1. If you're interested in this, please indicate your interest. I want to go deeper today in this particular class to tell you why you should consider earning the potentials. Consider the earning potentials in the crypto bull markets and why you needed to be trained and mentored by somebody that knows more than you. The reason why many people's hands are burnt in crypto, they say, oh boy, I put money, my money is gone. It's because nobody is mentoring them. They are not following a leader. There must be always learn to follow a leader in all areas of your life. I'm a minister of the gospel of Christ. But before I started writing books, I located a leader in book writing. And that's why today, I am gradually becoming a champion in book writing and publishing in Amazon. So you must follow somebody that's gone ahead of you. That is why we are advocating that if you're interested, we can guide you using this platform that we have come to call as the Kingdom Commonwealth Economy. Okay, let's go. So, the topic again, the earning potentials in the crypto bull market and why you need to be trained or mentored. Now, the first question we want to ask and also answered in the process of this training is why crypto? Why do we choose to invest in crypto? Answer number 1. The biggest returns on investment currently in the businesses of our world today is recorded to be in the crypto industry. I come again. Those who invest in crypto, they are making the biggest earnings, or rather the biggest return on investment in whatever they earn in crypto. It is only in crypto today that somebody will invest a particular amount of money, say X. That is your principle of investment, your initial capital with which you invest is called X. And you return back after some few days or few weeks or few months only to discover that it has become 50X or 100X, even 1000X. I can show you a cryptocurrency that moved over a period of about 2-3 months to about 1000X, meaning that if you invested with 1,000 US dollar, after about 1-3 months, those that invested reap about 1 million US dollar. That is a reality in crypto. It happens every day. Wow. That's why you need to consider taking advantage of the knowledge that we will be given in these services of our training and come into crypto. So that is the first reason why I want somebody to invest in crypto. The second reason why you need to invest in crypto is, let us just consider the Bitcoin story. When Bitcoin came on board, millions of people that didn't know the concept of the digital currency by which Bitcoin arrived in our world were just joking about it. They were playing with the concept. And The first man that brought it began to preach that this currency is eventually going to become a global currency. And many people didn't believe it. Well, in less than no time, the price of Bitcoin began to escalate. From cent. It began with less than 1 cent. You know, Bitcoin kick off with less than 1 cent. And all of a sudden, it moved into 1 cent, 20 cent, 30 cent. The price keep going on until before you know, boom. Today, as I am talking to you, 1 Bitcoin is selling for about 43,000 US dollar. 1 pieces of Bitcoin. You can't even see it physically. It is a digital money selling for 45,000 US dollar. As a matter of fact, in the last bull run, Bitcoin actually sold for about 60-something thousand US dollar. Almost 70,000. That was in the last, bull run of the crypto market. This one just take off. We are still in the early stages of the bull run. We're in the beginning of the second year of the bull run. And it's already moving very fast. It started from about 16,000 US dollar. Now, today as I'm talking, Bitcoin is selling for about 43,000 US dollar. When you convert that to your Nigerian naira, you get more than 50 million naira. 1 Bitcoin, 1 pieces of Bitcoin. But are you aware that some times ago, somebody actually sold 1,000 pieces of Bitcoin and used it to buy pizza? Oh boy, that guy today will be crying and weeping for using 1,000 Bitcoin to buy 1 pizza, 1 puff puff. Can you look at that? The man wasted money. If he were to have only 1,000 Bitcoin today, boy, you would have been a trillionaire, not just a billionaire in Nigerian naira. Now this guy used about 10,000 Bitcoin to buy a pizza. Wow. Ignorance will kill, and that is why you need to come and learn. You need to come and be educated. So the Bitcoin story is repeating itself in our base through other kind of coins. We call them meme coins that even have greater potential than Bitcoin itself. Remember that crypto has come of age and is advancing on a daily basis. So Bitcoin has given birth to several coins. We call them altcoins. Now, most of these altcoins, they are even performing more than Bitcoin as I am talking to you. For example, early last year, even before we begin to call the bottom of Bitcoin and begin to prepare people to start investing massively, we started calling a lot of wonderful projects under the Ethereum network that were still at the level of meme coins. They were still selling in cent. Today, some of those projects like Solana, then, Solana was one of them. Then, what do you call this? Synthetics and Avi. Some of them now, they are selling at about 100 US dollar from being sold as at cent. So if you have met it at that point and you bought like just 1,000 today, just in about a space of about 6 months, you would have been amazed to be in real cash in millions of dollars. I'm telling you reality. This thing are real. So the Bitcoin story is repeating itself through many other coins that we've come to know as meme coins, all coins. So depending on the knowledge of the person that's mentoring you, you can be made to choose some wonderful meme coins today. Then you don't even need to invest too much in order for you to secure yourself. Just put small, like I told you the other day, I used only $2 and bought about 8,000 and something quantity of a meme coin. Now, if that coin eventually, boom, do like 1,000x and become maybe just $1 US per coin after about 2 or 3 months, it will surprise you to know that I use only $2 to make about 8,000 US dollar. That is how the thing works. So that is one of the reasons. And the second one, for you to consider coming into crypto, because the Bitcoin story is repeating itself. The next reason is the DeFi system. DeFi is another name for decentralized finance. Decentralized finance is actually another system of financial transaction that has come to the world, different from the traditional finance. The traditional finance is the financial system by which the government of the day control money. The governance of money, the administration of money was under the control of the central banks of the government of the world. Now, because most of these central banks, they are manipulating the system of money, you now discover that many people, especially the poor, do not have the equal opportunity. For example, in the banking system of Nigeria, let somebody tell you the truth. The poor and the rich don't have equal opportunity. The opportunity that the banking industry will give to the rich cannot be the same with the one the poor has. Now, DeFi has come to solve that problem. DeFi is pioneering another system of money that is making money management to completely come under this control of the owner of that money. So the government does not need to control your money anymore. Oh boy, as I'm talking to you, if you understand what I'm talking, you can even begin to bank on the blockchain. That is a special lesson I have for another group of persons that want to take that lecture. Banking on the blockchain. That is a process whereby you can actually store your asset in digital currency on the blockchain, and the value can never reduce 1 second. For example, today, the value of the Nigerian naira is escalating. Is going down every day on a free fall. You can secure that by simply converting your money to digital currency and put them on the blockchain. So even the fall of the US dollar in value will not affect it. That is how to bank on the blockchain. Wow. It's a great knowledge that is available only in crypto. It's one of the reasons why I want you to come into crypto. You will not only invest, you will learn the technology of being able to secure the value of your financial asset, digital assets, in such a way that while the value of the United States dollar is coming down, the value of a Nigerian naira is coming down, the value of the money you own are intact. Why? They are in the blockchain. That is a mind-blowing one. The next reason I want you to consider investing in crypto is because of the growth of DeFi. I told you the meaning of DeFi is decentralized finance. Now, decentralized finance started about a few years back, at most 4 years back. And it started by taking a chunk of the asset that is already stored in traditional finance by 1 billion. So at the inception, only about $1 billion was, stored in DeFi, in decentralized finance. But only over a short period of time, just after about 3 to 4 years, as I'm talking today, the asset in decentralized finance has grown to about $100 billion. It's beginning to capture a chunk of the asset in traditional finance. Now, what is the meaning of traditional finance? Traditional finance is all the asset in traditional finance is all the money that is presently stashed in the financial system of money in all the government of the nations of the world put together. It has been estimated to be about a whopping sum of about $500 trillion. So all the financial assets in Nigeria, added to the one in America, added to the one in Ghana, the one in China, the one in Russia, all the world joined together is trad finance or traditional finance. And the asset is estimated to be about $500 trillion. Out of that amount, decentralized finance is beginning to capture a chunk of it. Why is it so? Millions of people that are no more satisfied with the, corrupt billings of the central governments of the nations of the world and are beginning to understand the mystery behind the blockchain and decentralized finance are gradually moving their money out of traditional banks to the blockchain and investing them massively there. So it's just a matter of time before you know now, a greater chunk of the asset in traditional finance is moving over to decentralized finance. And the more that happens, the more the crypto industry become a potential for investment. The more people will be making money. So if you come into crypto today and position yourself like one of the stakeholders, most of those chunk of money coming in from the traditional finance into the decentralized system will be for your benefit. So that is the next reason why I want you to consider investing in crypto. Why? There is a rapid growth in the adoption of DeFi that has already moved from $1 billion to $100 billion in very few years, compared to the depletion of the traditional finance currently estimated at $500 trillion. Wow, that is a mind-blowing one. Another reason why I want you to consider investing in crypto is the current growth in the adoption of cryptocurrencies all over the world globally. It has been in the news for some days now. Currently, the Nigerian Central Bank that originally banned crypto before has lifted its ban on crypto. Have you heard about it? Meaning that crypto is now accepted in Nigeria. Wow. And it is not only Nigeria that is doing that. Most of the global countries, nations of the world, and their central banks are beginning to adopt the use of cryptocurrency, meaning that it is gradually becoming a global money. In less than no time, all this paper money you see, you may not see them again because the world is going digital. So begin to consider to come in early enough so that before other big guys begin to know about this thing, you've already positioned yourself to be a partaker of the massive harvest in cryptocurrency. So the growth in the adoption of crypto is another reason why you need to quickly come in. Today, the banks in Nigeria have been authorized to allow people like me to open special bank account for the sake of managing crypto assets. Can you look at that? It's only that they have put some laws that nobody will be permitted to do cash withdrawal from those accounts. But the most important thing is that you can open an account now to do crypto transaction legally in Nigeria. Wow. There are some countries that have personally adopted Bitcoin as a legal tender. So they are using Bitcoin legally in some countries of the world. And it's growing by the day. Can you look at that? That simply means that the world is going in the area of digital currency. And it's a blessing to all of us, because you will just be spending your money on your phone. As I'm talking to you right now, when I hold my phone, almost everything is done there. I can move money from my bank account straight down, convert it to crypto, and from crypto, I move it back to dollar, from dollar back to Nigerian naira, just like that, going around the circle, only with your phone. Can you look at that? So the benefits are huge, just huge. One of the reasons why you need to be in crypto, that is number, I think that should be number 3 or 4. Then the next one is NFT and the metaverse. Wow. Today, have you heard about the metaverse? The metaverse is a virtual community on the blockchain. Now you can build a whole community in the blockchain that is now referred to as the metaverse, courtesy of the knowledge of NFT. NFT is another kind of digital assets. In case you need the knowledge for that, we will take you on that personally, because it's a deeper aspect of crypto. So in order for you to begin to be one of the great players in the metaverse today, you need to come in and acquire the knowledge of cryptocurrency. That is one of the reasons to join. Okay, the next one is Web3 and its innovations. There are millions of people who do not know the concept of Web3. Wow. Web3 actually is the third stage of the adoption of the internet. When the internet nearly came on stage, all we know is that you can actually develop your presence on the internet. So you can put your goods there by simply opening a website. So everybody was, made to own website and local way of developing websites under the control of the government of the day. That was what they actually call Web 1. Web 1 was actually the beginning of the internet, the World Wide Web, www. Wow. Now, when we moved from Web 1, we actually came to Web 2. Web 2 was the emergence of big techs such as all this Facebook. So you can go to Facebook, and instead of opening your personal website, you go to Facebook and they will enable you to open a page that's equivalent to your own website. You go to YouTube and open a page on YouTube. You go to Twitter and open an account with Twitter, and you own a page that is equivalent to a website. That is actually Web 2. Even that one was still under the control of the big techs. So today, before you sign into Facebook, they may want to know who you are, carry out some kind of verifications and things like that. They can even control the way you spend money. Why? We are still in Web 2. Now, Web 3 is an innovation of all of this. In Web 3, you can personally develop yourself on the blockchain to own your own personal community that will never be under the scrutiny or supervision of any government of any nations. So, for example, when I talk about banking on the blockchain, you can develop a system on the blockchain that will be a personal bank. Nobody supervises you. How you spend your money, how you do your transaction is known only to you. That is only possible via Web3. Wow. So the innovations that have arrived on earth today with the Web3 is mind-blowing. And that is one of the reasons why most of the nations of the world, the government of the nations of the world like the USA, they are still busy fighting with crypto and the concept of cryptocurrency. Why? They believe that it is an escape route for millions of people that do not want to pay tax, and an avenue for bad boys to use and commit fraud and do a lot of bad things. But the truth is that the more we understand how Web3 has come to stay and what is that it has come with, the more we are free to own our money by ourselves and to deal with our money the way it is supposed to be. For me, it is like returning back to the original concept of money. Are you aware that when God created money before, he never really ordained for money to come under the supervision of any government of the day? That's why you see the poverty everywhere. Because the central bank is in control of money today. See how people are getting poor every day. They keep devaluing the naira, the value of the naira by themselves. They are the people devaluing it. And the more they devalue it, the more the people are suffering under the weight of poverty on a daily basis. Think of the negative effect of the recent increase in fuel price. It is not unconnected with the fact that the value of your naira reduces. That is why the independent marketers insisted that 1 liter of fuel must go for 1,200 naira. Can you look at it? So while the poor is suffering every day, is because of government control over the money that's supposed to be a personal property. The central governments of the world today is too much overbearing, is too much exercising overbearing burdens on money itself today. That's why millions are getting poorer every day. They don't know, some of them don't even know the consequence of their decision, the policies they are making every day. The leaders of the day, some of them are completely ignorant of this. Why? They've not really taken time to study money. But by the grace of God, because we are here in the Kingdom Commonwealth economy, where the real concept of money is being dealt with, we have a deeper light and understanding about these things that we are telling you about. So you need to come to crypto. Why? It is an avenue for you to be free from the manipulations of the forces of governance today over your money. It is a place where you can originally be the real owner of your money by yourself and decide how you run your money. For example, I told you, with the concept of Web3, you can be your own private bank. You can personally bank your money directly in the blockchain, and nobody can touch it. You can walk into America only with your phones, and all your money are there, digital asset, there intact. Whenever you want to spend it, you pull out only the chunk you want to spend and spend it, then keep the last there. Wow, that's a big one. One of these days, I will run a training specially on banking on the blockchain. That's a mighty concept. Wow. I think we are coming to the end of the story for today. The last one reason why you need to consider investing in crypto is because of the convergence of Web3 and AI technology. AI is artificial intelligence. You will agree with me that through AI today, things are becoming so easy with the nature of work in all the industries of the world today. Today, computers and machines are being taught how to do work more than human beings. And that is the reason why, if you're not very careful and to be part of what is happening, one day you wake up and that your bank work has been taken away from you. Why? A machine has been trained to do your job. Most workers will just be losing their job every day. Why? The concept of artificial intelligence. Now, if you do not know what is happening and be part of the system, you just be there and you lose your job, and there will be no place for you to run to. That's why you need to come in early enough and discover the knowledge that will make you to be part of the system. You cannot destroy them until you are part of them. You cannot secure yourself against the consequences of their negative actions until you join them. That is what is happening here. So there is a convergence of Web3 and AI technology. AI is what has, brought about GTP. You know how to, for example, book writing today. The other day, I wrote one book on dieting. I am not a dietitian, I'm not a medical doctor, but I wrote a book on dieting, wonderful book, just in one day, using an app that is developed by AI. An AI app enabled me to write books sharply. What a man can do in 10 days, 100 days, an app on AI will do it in just less than 1 day. So that is what is on board today. The app technology tech is growing very fast today, and it's coming with humongous amount of wealth to humanity. The only way for you to position yourself to be part of the benefit that is coming in the convergence of Web3 and AI technology is to come into crypto to understand how it all works. Wow. That is the end for today. But the summary for me to round up, I want to tell you, crypto is not only a means of investment, but also the way to the future of money. Somebody told me, if you want to be very rich, find out the direction of money, then overtaking, blocking in front. The money will just by himself walk into your house. That is the meaning of crypto for you. Crypto is knowing where money is going. Digital currency is going in the direction of crypto. You need to find out how to take advantage of that and begin to sit down at home and money is coming into your house. Wow. That's another mind-blowing one for today. Coming all the way from Kingdom Commonwealth Economy. Pastor Strongman FAD is my name, your friend and your brother. Let's do it together. Remember, in case you're interested in any of the 3 areas of training that we want to start running, then you can indicate interest by sending a personal DIN to me via WhatsApp. The number on WhatsApp you need to send that message is, if you are sending from Nigeria, 0803-959-1612. But in case you are sending outside Nigeria, you can type +234, then 803-959-1612. That is the number on WhatsApp. Just send only your message on WhatsApp. Don't bother to call. And we'll capture your name and put it on the watch list. By the grace of God, Crypto Bull Market Earnings training will kick off before the ending of this month. Also, KDP Amazon Book Publishing will also kick off before the ending of this month. The only one that we are considering to package as a special 3 days intensive is training on export potentials of agro products to the USA. That one we really want to gather all the information that we needed, then package it in the form of maybe 3 or 4 days continuous training that will be done, you know, with a great deal of publicity everywhere. A lot of people are beginning to call and say, Pastor, when is this training coming up? We are going to get you informed. But it will not be very far from today, even the last one. Thank you and God bless you as we continue to do it together. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.